Okay, I'm watching some stream
down
like
the
this.
detonator. It is exploded. It is gone.
I don't think
Xavier
you
Woods,
can
tank
say
ops are
but
over
we're
here on
gonna
the
look
left.
for
You got
birthday cake.
Doug.
Goku Blake.
But anyways, hopping on over to Dr. Lupo and Sigala here. And what's that little bit of Neo action we got here?
Man, you know, give props. That video they made earlier, you kind of knew something. Courage was gonna get back at Dr. Lupo in some way, shape, or form, but he wouldn't tell us what it was. I see it, Courage. But Sigala and Dr. Lupo, they are here. You got to across the way, right? They blew with the Wildcat. They're seeing the building over there. They're looking for someone. The 65 over there. Dr. Lupo sent another one. And there you go. Down across the way from Chico.
Okay, no shield, no nothing.
Well, elimination's happening all over the place.
Yeah, that's right. If you're in Neo Tilts, you're definitely in for some trouble. This is not the place to land. You're just gonna bring it all the way, pedal to the metal. You gotta stick with your teammate. That's what Sigala's doing here.
I could have done it for
Dr. Lupo.
Internet was better.
We saw Shaman Riggs in one-shot girl. One-shot girl is gonna get cracked pretty hard right here. She's gonna lose all that shield. But no fear, still back up her teammate here. Jump shotgun's great for close quarters.
Every morning.
Oh, no, has no mats now as well. She can't even disengage probably.
I like the Chandler's kind of holding down the I need to get back to this house. There's loot there. Maybe something can help me here. I'm very low on HP. I need something. Okay. Well, that was not what they were looking for. Now they are both extremely wounded, just under 60 HP. Mora and Kalango here. They're going to try and close in on this, right? You know, you've seen the white damage numbers come through. You want to secure these eliminations, put some points on the board. Ewok is going to find Alexia Ray and down there. 67 coming out. Taking a great shot right there, and he's going to go toe-to-toe. Can she clutch up? But no, it's not going to be enough for Chandler or one-shot girl. Unfortunately, Kalango does hit every single shot right there in those final moments. And Kawara is going to be able to elimination feed there. We also watched
Birthday cake.
down Alexia Ray.
We still got time to make them all.
They have been full eliminated. They are gone. Still
Rusty
here.
rivets.
Heel tilted. Wildcat, they've just been kind of, it looks like they must have taken some kind of damage, right? They're underneath that 100 threshold, but it's not by much. So either they like took fall damage, or someone sent over like, Dr. Lupo accidentally sneaked in their direction. Damage over.
Yeah, man, we saw a lot going on earlier, a little bit of storm flips. Could have really been any which thing here, but Wildcats were playing games for a long time. Dad introduced him when he was just 7 years old in 2011, but looks like we're hopping over with Vodka here and Alexander, who we haven't seen much of today, so let's go ahead and see how this battle's going to go for them as they're going against Alexander and Aaron Gordon. We saw the field against Gordon Jones and Alexia Ray, so that was quite the intense match here, but Alexander looks like he's somewhat struggling. He's going to need to keep his back of Vodka close by.
I mean, they're facing off against Ali. This guy is a Fortnite veteran. I mean, this guy is thousands upon thousands of eliminations. He's going to rip the shield of Alexander.
Surely there's
Going to find only, well, there you go. He is full confirmed, Alexander. He is, the question is, where is his partner? Watch Ali. Ali is kind of one of those people that's very big into communication, right? Trying to make sure, not oversharing, but definitely giving very important information. Hey, this is where I'm at. This is what I see. This is what I can do. My materials, my ammo. I need to cover here. I have this angle. Do you have this angle? Things like that. Super big fan of this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. Ali A, quite the personality in the field. And talk about that, I mean, Vodka as well. Japanese YouTuber, he's been around for some time. A respectable player, does know how to, get down with it. But here, hopping over to Ellie, we're seeing him go with a large push here. He's gonna miss a couple shots, but he hits one right there. Turns back to Bill, says, you know what, it's time to put the bricks here. Oh, he's gonna have to disengage. It's gonna be enough to go straight up.
The sentiment was good. The angle might have been a little off, but I like it. Right, trying to maybe go and get a little bit offensive here.
He's pushing with the 24 health. Right underneath he goes and pops another one. Oh, he's got to be so careful.
Wait, is he distracting right now, making sure his dual partner can get the angle that they need? It looks like it.
I think he had a plan.
Hold on, let me see.
Kyle, hand me a knife and some wood.
Dora. Eat.
1v the world, but that's okay. He's comfortable. But look at this, Tifu and Nav. Look at the angle they have here. You got Nav all the way in the back, sending sniper shots over to JT Brown. Tifu's sitting there forward, right? He's just saying, all right, JT, come on. What are you trying to do? You trying to 1v1 me? You want to try to 1v1 my dual partner that's way back there? He's got a long angle on you. I have the close angle on you.
Listen, JT Brown is a professional hockey player, right? If you can take that kind of punishment sometimes out there on the field, you can do anything. Let's see what JT Brown can do against the broken qualifier. He's beating his head right there. And Tifu says, you know what? I've been here for a little too long. There's more, players around him. He's got to be careful.
Now look, he has to use that launch pad because for just a moment he saw a player running up on Nav. It's okay, they're back together, they're ready to try and work down on this player here. Looks like it's Marksman.
Oh, that's JT's partner. Okay, so they were actually trying to line a pinch. Marksman used the Shadow Bomb to get behind them. So now Marksman's going to have to leave JT Brown behind. They were actually split up in those moments right there. It was hard to tell for a second, but no, Marksman says he's going to take the high ground and start pressuring back here. He puts the shot down on Tifu, but the Storm is on his back first, and JT Brown manages to rendezvous with Marksman here. So now they're together. He's popping his bandages, and yeah, JT and Marksman win the small skirmish here, if you want to call it that, because Tifu and Nav are off. They're gone. They decided it's time to beat the zone now.
Yeah, and I mean, facing off against someone like Marksman, this is a long-time competitive veteran, right? Like, this guy has been around, so pairing these two together, he's like in very good hands right now. Marksman's absolutely making the right call, saying, look, we need to leave right now, we need to do this, we need to do that. Fun fact, JT Brown was the first professional hockey player to become a Twitch partner. That's huge. That's actually pretty cool.
That's history.
There you go. JT Brown.
Put it in the world record book right there. That's one that cannot be broken. He solidified that. That's pretty cool right there.
It's actually pretty cool. Oh, he's got the driftboard. This is actually really good. He's going to be able to catch with Marksman and set himself back up. Look who else is here, though. Ninja and Marshmallow. They have got this on lockdown across the yourself. You've got Wax Motif. Look, this is Ninja, right? You give him even a pixel, he is going to destroy your skills and make you wish you had never peaked in the first place.
It has been having quite the day so far. We talked about just being a little consistent and keep doing the running here. So far, no points have been earned in this game. That's gotta put you on your edge, right? You just pick up any of the kind of freebies in the early game. As it gets closer to congestion later on, it's only gonna get tougher, but Ninja puts down a couple shots right there. That's gonna be 93 damage. As much shield left.
So like I said, you give him a pixel, he just rips your entire shield off. Well, thanks for flying in my airspace. Try again. Dr. Lupo, though, he's got himself that baller. We saw Nikuku and his dual partner right over the hill there. He's got to try and think this through. You know, do I want to take these engagements? Do I try and go for that top 15 placement? I mean, dude, he's already got 3 eliminations. He's doing very, very well.
Oh no, we were about to jump in with Ewok, but Wade takes her out right there. As Wade is still in this game. Chihuahua's close, as is John. John's trying to see if he can get up here now. They've managed to take this hill and this positioning here. Jacob's still alive right now, as is Nick Merckx close by. I don't see Nick Merckx's partner. Where's Mario here? Oh no, Mario hits up here, has been taken out. Launchpad though, he's okay.
Yeah, the question is, though, do you want to opt to use it? You know, I mean, you don't need to.
Oh, he's using the new Storm Sniper to scout out the next zone here. Notice how he kind of zoned in there. He looked at it. He says, all right, time to double on back here. He's got all the information. You got to love plays like that. And he's doing it again. He's actually trying to get as much information out of that sniper as possible. Very interesting mechanic right there.
Yeah, I mean, look, Nick Merckx is a long-time competitive veteran, right? I mean, shout outs to the M-Fan. This guy's been playing games since Gears of War. I mean, he is a third-person shooter master. This guy is insane. And, I mean, every single week we're seeing Nick reach new heights of play, right? He's just continuing to one-up himself every single day. Across the way, you've got Dr. Lupo going up against Lachlan and Liam McIntyre. This is really rough. Unfortunately, Dr. Lupo is caught in the most toxic gas here. He's chipped down to almost nothing. Another stink bomb is going to be his demise. Unfortunately, he is picked off. But I mean, if it's going to be
no, that was a respectable takedown right there. Lachlan and Liam McIntyre just using the perfect stinkers right there. Unfortunately, you cannot dodge those. That is, you know, kind of it right there as they seal the deal, but they get themselves a baller out of it as well, and now they're going to be able to make it to the next zone as it's just at Neo Tilted here. You can see the map on the bottom right-hand corner. Neo Tilted is extremely congested. Players are just toppling on top of it. We're now back with Nick Merckx here. Nick Merckx already right. He's got the sniper.
Happy birthday to you.
You need to go play too.
I'm
You can sit in
streaming,
front of the TV later.
but it's a 2-hour event.
I don't care.
Where's that? Where's that imposter skill?
How old are you now, Daddy? 105? under 6. I know. Sorry about the slip. Didn't mean to make you look young. So I heard he bought my motorcycle. You can tell him I'm pissed off. Yeah, I was the first person Pat told
Thanks, man, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, check that out, alright? We saw 2 players, 34 duos, Monster. It's crazy we've seen the game slow down this much, you know? You would have almost thought we were basically watching the duo final. You would think this is Saturday.
Yeah, it's definitely gotten a lot more intense as we approach the final games here. No one wants to kind of lose out, right? You want to get as much playtime as possible. Tfue utilizing the ramp overhead to make sure they straight across, not stay in the air for much longer than they need to be. For that reason, they're not going to take much damage here. He's going to be able to pop this next mini and just be A-OK as they're still in the game. Okay, guys, Tfue's partner here, Dad, as well, so. Here's Ninja Marshmallow just underneath the main and Lost King's Rob. Nick Merckx slammed in.
Wait a minute, okay, so Tfue's shield just got ripped. You've got Aiden, you've got Nick Merckx, you've got Ninja, you've got Marshmallow, Courage, JD, Myth, Cloak, Whitlarry. They are all occupying this same space right now. Rob from the Lost Kings, I'm telling you though, he's going to be the one to come out on top. I'm not saying that because he is a good friend. I'm not biased. Here we go, on with Courage, JD. Look at dude. Everyone's here! Cody Walker's there. Claire gets picked up in the crossfire. You've got Wade up top. Look at everyone just flying in on top of each other right now.
Shadow Malley is here to show everyone why he's undefeated still. All right. He's been competing since 2013 in the UFC. Easier to prove a point with Courage. Courage came dangerously close at the summer block party, taking it all home. They are still in the running here. 2 good games. These next 2 games. But we're going to hop in with CptSprinkle.
Wild card is active right here, right now. Now keep in mind, he's got no HP to work with. 57 really isn't that much. But this is CptSprinkle that we're talking about. Why is the entire lobby? Tim just bleep. Tim just bleep.
Nothing you can do and talk about Shadow Malley. Takes him out. He was the prime target there. Now take a look at Wade here, who's got the high ground. He's got the footlock to save himself as well. In a combat, lovely 70 shot right there. And this is where the lobby begins to condense and collapse on itself. Remember, no one has earned placement yet. There's still 26 duos in the running here, many of which are solos.
Yo, if you were watching this, did you watch the elimination feed? Grime picked up O-King, that is Sinnoh's dual partner. Tfue is actually going to be picked up by Nick A30. Wow. And Nav then turns around and says, Nick, not today, friend. It is not good, eh? And I'm just getting word. We actually have a replay of the wild card that we're going to get to take a look at together and relive just kind of what happened. Typical, right? When situations like... Tim knows. He's smart out here.
Aiden right there, look at disbelief as he gets endgame earlier in the last game. Whitlarry is going to go down here. Close to great as well. Perfect shadow bombs are going to allow him to rotate here. If he uses the structures, that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to get nice and far into the zone. Free baller here for Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx is going to use it. Why not, right? He can get this free safety for a little bit.
Dude, this is where Nick wants to be. He wants to be in the middle of the chaos. Everyone's trying to, you know, panicking, trying to figure out what they want to do. Nick is calm, he's cool, he's collected. Yes, he is so deadly. Yes, that is also another thing. Okay, the baller's cracked. He tries to go for the build, forgets for a moment. He's got to find his elimination. He needs something, anything. Oh, wait, no, wait, what the trap? Those were builds? Were those builds? Did you get them?
Oh, it wasn't enough though. He had to connect those shots right there. Someone did get dropped right above him. Sinnoh still in the running here, even by himself, is taking teams out.
That's
he just took out Airwax, which is huge for Sinnoh because they both have 7 eliminations. Airwax has 10 elims, so he still does technically have the lead, even with placement. But the longer Sinnoh stays alive now, the closer you can be to kind of catching up and taking that first place. So that was a huge elimination here. Now
Look,
jumping in.
look who's still left though. Sinnoh, Sean, Symphony, Cloak, Jelty, Lachlan, Muselk, 7. There's so many people. Mr. Fresh Asian, we saw the clips from him. He's on super low HP, but he might be able to make something happen. Look at this. Cloak is in a great spot. Symphony as well. They have health advantage. The only other person is Muselk, who's still on basically 200 HP. Sean gets cracked right now, Monster. Jelty wants to secure this elimination if possible, right? That would be huge.
You know something? Being killed by John Wick is a privilege. The pedophile. On the map. I rarely do this, but with my phone. Fortnite, the birthday cake.
According to player 1.
Because he had a trap. Cloak had to back up right there. He couldn't do anything about it. But it was the hesitation that allowed them not to seal it.
To fall to the likes of Jelty now, just want to make you well aware, Jelty is one of these players who's been vying for a spot in the Fortnite World Cup qualifiers, trying to make it here to finals. So this was going to be a tough fight. Unfortunately, though, both players were so low on HP. Once you kind of force them out in the storm, it's basically, I need to force you to take the shot. I need you to line up a shot for me and to try and 50-50 it. It was right here that actually the pressure down, but once he hesitated right here, that was where he made a fatal error. He just couldn't play with the zone. Couldn't play with the zone. Very tough, but very well fought. I mean, let's take it back, you know, if Muselk jumped him right on the spot, and Cloak said, you know what, I have nothing to work with, no HP, no builds, no nothing, I'm taking the fight. He was the one that came out on top, and that's why he secured himself the second place. Still, I mean, you know, this is a very big accomplishment for both these players, right? Jelty picking up the Big Royale, 3 points from that. I mean, Cloak popping off. I mean, I'm sure he heard you guys here, you know, yelling as soon as he got that elimination, because that was clutch.
Yeah, that was a fantastic way to kind of hold it down right there, because Muselk used that impulse. He broke all the builds, and Cloak took fall damage. Had Muselk just connected one more time right there, that would have been his game, because he had to help you this one.
Yeah, right. And I mean, like you kind of said, that's kind of been the recent meta coming out of the competitive side of things. You're using shockwaves to kind of reposition and just fragmenting build all the way around you. So for Cloak to react so fast and clean up the elimination, mad props, seriously. What an incredible game. Game number 3. I'd be curious to see how the game shook up the standings. We'll take a look at a little bit later on. But I mean, what do you think, man? We saw some really big names traded back and forth. Tfue got shut down, Airwax got shut down, Aiden was picked off.
That's what I think right there. That's one of the key turning points here that kind of happened in the